Wait. Is it healing itself? Huh. That would actually make a lot of sense. Because this is taking way too long. I think it's actually healing itself.
It's a turret that can repair. Oh no. This is horrible. Can't allow this.
Cool. I used my temporal clone to kill it. It's fine. Give me those bullets. Thank you. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, so these guys can actually move. They deal a lot less damage in the turrets.
The turrets are alive.
Yeah, so the turrets basically, they're balanced because they can't move. So they deal a fuck ton of damage, but yeah, they can't move. What the hell is that? Cool. Oh, to get here, you know what? You want some narration? I can explain what's happened. So, I got sprayed by like, a mushroom spore cloud thing towards the beginning of my playthrough, and then it made my skin itchy. And then my left hand grew fickle gills, and so it made it so I can't equip anything on my left hand. But now my hand itself is like a mushroom weapon, so I just slam my hand to like it deals 1d4.
So like,
yeah.
if you coat that like all over your body, so like you're just gonna be like super hard.
No, I don't. That hasn't. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, maybe if I were to go into another spore cloud, maybe. But like as of right now, it's only on my left hand.
Yeah. So your gun, like you're just shooting a gun with your right hand. Like,
Yeah,
right,
with my other hand.
With one hand. Yeah.
Well.
Also, I have 4 feet. I have 4 legs. I'm a mutant. So I have 2 pairs of shoes.
Okay, so if you get 2 pairs of enchanted boots, then you're set.
You can have both frostwalker and.
Yes. Yeah.
I think you can actually have both. Besides.
You know, what I just said might happen. I didn't realize that oh, yeah, that makes sense. So I have an ability that lets me clone myself. And so when I clone myself, so okay, I forgot to mention, whenever I like slam my hand, like with the weapon, there's like a chance that it like makes a spore cloud. I'm immune to my own spore cloud. Other enemies take damage from it. But whenever I make my clone, and my clone makes a spore cloud, I'm not immune to my clone spore cloud. And I got sprayed by that. And now I have itchy skin again. So, I'm probably gonna grow another mushroom. What is that? Infiltrator.
Wait, are you like generating infinite copies of yourself with these mushrooms? Is that what you're doing? You're getting itchy.
The fuck just happened? I'm looking that up. What the fuck's an infiltrator?
You ever tried to finish every puzzle?
You think
I know
I
you
would do
would.
such a thing?
I know
There you
you
go.
But if you ever try to, just know this: the hidden items early on. Well, if you try and do it early before you have to pick up the hidden items are a bitch. I'm only doing it because I'm being an idiot and putting all this stuff away before I need to. But lavender. The orange seeds were also a bitch. The only good news is this is leveling my weapons a lot. Wrong seeds!
Alright, going down. I swear to God, if there's more turrets down here, I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm gonna do something. Alright, what's down here?
Yeah, cast a spell. You're a mage.
What?
Yeah, that's a good question, Kath. If you had control, say you're an apprentice mage, right? And you're picking what element, like, you're gonna be in control of. What element, like, would you pick?
It depends on what the parameters are. Like, if is it just like fantasy elements, or like can I apply like understanding of real world physics to it?
So you can absolutely say something about. I got blinders. You can say something regarding real world physics. However, it has to be like very specific. You can't be brackets general.
Like, for example, let's say I'm water magic. Am I restricted to just summoning water balls at people, or can I be like, well, the human body is mostly water, so can I manipulate the water in their body to like?
So if you specify, so here's what I'll say. You can choose to further specify, but if you choose to further specify, you will be locked into that specification. As in, you won't be able to.
Oh, so I can't be like, oh, I can only, like, I can't be like
You can
water
say
magic
water.
and.
You can say water and do things with general water. Like, I would say if you do something with ice, though, you are now locked in. You can't use liquid water anymore. You must use ice.
Okay.
Similarly, if you do something with, like, the water inside of someone, it's no longer water, it's blood. That make sense?
I would probably just go with lightning, because ultimately lightning travels at the speed of light, so you can't dodge that shit.
So plasma, then. You would start at plasma and go to lightning. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I would probably go with time, personally. What, like, the aspects of it would be interesting. I know it would be something to do with time. I don't know everything about it, but it would be something to do with time.
Or like if like honestly, or something else I might be thinking about is like if I can summon like hordes upon hordes of like magical like wisps that basically just can do whatever I command them to. Like if they can illuminate the room, or or like basically just beat my eyes. So like if the light shines on them, they can like
So
I'll see it.
so it
Or is
would
that like
be
too general?
it would be like that isn't general. I would classify it as like summoning magic, but it's a
Yeah.
very specific summoning magic.
Yeah. So it's basically I can summon wisps that just can do whatever I say.
I guess there's a better way of wording this from me. It would probably be something more along the lines of, hey, you have to, like, you can only cast a single spell. Only one kind of spell. You can only ever know one spell.
Yeah, so it's basically like I summon mana wisp that can carry out my intention.
Again, the wisp is going to be pretty specific. Like,
Okay, so I can't just be like
probably-
my intention, and like it has to be a specific function.
Well, it's the thing of, you can probably summon the wisp, but I'm imagining it's just like kind of like the little flaming wisp, right?
Yeah.
The wisp can't then generate a giant flame. It can go and like
No,
try and hit the person with its body, but it itself isn't going to be able to cast magic.
Yeah,
you
like
can use it to light
like
something
maybe
up.
I
It's an
can
inherent property, right? But
like
it's
I
not-
can like tell it to like self-destruct. So basically, I can like summon
Well,
wisp and just
it's not
send
going to be
force
able
over
to.
self-destruct.
It's not going to be able to blow up into like, you know, a giant explosion. You might be able to get like it's not even going to be as strong as like if someone said fireball was the thing they were going to do. It probably wouldn't even be as strong as that. But like,
But what if
you probably
I
would be able to do
I
that.
channel my magic to make a really big wisp?
Well, then you're changing your spell, which you can't
Okay,
do.
okay, fuck that.
You're
then.
summoning a wisp. You can say to summon
Nah.
a big
Okay,
wisp.
okay, fuck it. I'll just go with conventional lightning bolt
Then
then.
I would,
Fuck.
lightning
Okay.
bolt would be fine. I would say you can probably say, "Hey, summon big wisp," but the drawback to that would be you would only be able to summon the one. You wouldn't be able to summon multiple of them. Right. The challenge is pick an inherent limiter. Like there will always be a limiter to your power. You just have to. It's always just the thing that you would find the most interesting. For me, if I said time, for example, I wouldn't be able to just control time. I might be able to stop it for a very short amount of time, right? Or I could choose something like, hey, jump forward in time. But like, I would only ever be able to jump forward in time.
I don't care about psychic damage because I have a rifle.
That's a good answer.
What is it about psychic damage?
The novice of the sightless way to the northwest burrows a channel through the psychic aether and begins to sunder your mind. And then I had a debuff called like psychic damage or something. I don't remember what it said. I literally, what I did the very next turn, I shot him and it was gone.
Okay, so he tried to like to breach your mind and concentrate, so you just shot him so he couldn't channel it.
He cast Doom on you and you killed him, so...
I just killed him, yeah.
Okay, Sparky, I'll ask you the same question I just asked Cap. What would you choose?
I don't know what the question was.
Yeah. So here's the thing with me, like I didn't I didn't have time to prep for it.
Yeah. Ask Sparky that. You can think about it. Again, I'm not gonna say you can't change your answer, but like once you lock in, you're locked in. The question is, you can have access to a single kind of magic, but it is like super specific. You can start general and kind of work your way to the specific thing, but once you're at the specific thing, you can't go back. The example I used was, you can start with water magic, for example, but if you ever try and deviate to ice magic, you can no longer go back to just using water magic. You can only use very specific ice magic. So the more specific your spells, the more specific you are.
Wait, hold. Okay, so I just trying to
There's a
understand.
limiter
So
on it.
you're not allowed to be a water magic. You're not allowed to use water magic encompassing both water and ice.
You can use, yeah, you can't do that. You can use water magic in general, right? But if the more general it is, if you like, there will always be something very specific that you have to point to as that is the basis. And there won't be much branching to it, right? I guess the best way of describing it is, say you're a water mage, you wouldn't be able to use both like try. Well, I guess I'm really trying to think here.
Okay, yeah,
The idea is just super
okay,
specific.
I just need the yes or no. You're not allowed to have both water and ice magic.
No.
It has to
Yeah.
be something more
It's
specific.
super specific.
Okay.
And there's a power limiter to it. You can't like this very specific thing like, oh, I can kill someone by thinking about it. There is a limiter
well,
to it. You
So I've
can't be
already had an
overpowered.
answer to a similar question to this.
Okay.
I don't know if this counts because it sounds like you're asking for an element, but
No, it
if
doesn't
I
have
were
to be an
if I
element,
were
it
to
can be a
have
spell.
okay, because if I were to have the ability to do anything, it would be teleportation. Now, but
Okay.
then it gets a bit more interesting because you're talking about
So
specifically what that means.
I would ask this: are you teleporting specifically yourself, or are you teleporting
Yeah,
other things?
that's why it gets a bit more interesting because like what I would like to be able to do is basically instant transmission where it's like I can teleport anything that is touching me so I can choose when I'm teleporting.
Okay.
So basically instant transmission.
The issue I always have with that is technically you're touching the ground beneath your feet.
Right, yeah, right. But perhaps because of the massive size of the ground, that would be like the entire Earth, and that would be kind of like a limit. So
Yeah,
I would not
agree
be
with
able to
that.
teleport things beyond a certain size limit.
So here's the thing I would say. You would be able to probably restrict that to you being able to teleport living things that are touching you and yourself. I
Well
would
then,
have to
okay,
specify
hold
it as
on, hold
living.
on, hold on, wait,
when you
wait,
teleport, are you gonna be nude?
Wait, yeah, I was
would
about
have
to
to
say, yeah,
specify
you
it as
said that,
living.
I'm like, alright, the clothing on my back is
Okay.
So you keep
I
your
said,
stuff, but
I
the
would
person
say-
you're teleporting is gonna be nude.
I would actually say
No.
that would qualify. It would be the drawback to your power.
There was a scene in The Boys that did that, but that's kind of spoilers.
I would say you would be able to specify, you would be able to make it super specific by saying living thing, that is you or touching you. But if it's just thing, I would be like, it's probably a bit too strong.
just don't talk about, like, who did that, but yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I know.
I'm technically watching
Yeah,
it. but-
Kath
I haven't
is in
seen
the
it.
middle of season 2. I don't think you're with, like, The Boys doctrine.
Probably not.
Anyways, yeah, to be like, I would need to be able to teleport to some degree other people and to some degree non-living objects.
I think.
But yeah, like that, to talk about specificity, like the rules with it is, well, I guess like in that sense, I would like the power to be able to like choose what I teleport based on what I'm touching. So like even though, so for example, like if I touch somebody and they're, I don't know.
So, I understand the gist of it. I think it would be one of three things. Either you yourself and an inanimate object, so non-living. You yourself and a living thing, nothing non-living. Or living and non-living things, but not yourself. I think that would
Okay,
be
definitely has to include myself for at the
those
very
would be the
least.
restrictions. And
Yeah,
even
so
then,
in
I'm
that case,
probably
I would-
being too loose.
I would probably choose non-living things because, like, the reason why I find teleportation to be so useful is because so much time and resources are lost to resources. Sorry, are lost to transportation. So like for example, like gasoline just becomes a non-issue. So if I ever want to like move item A to item A to if I don't move an item from location A to location B, I can just do it.
I think here's what I would swing. Your other option would be something along the lines of you can teleport X thing. You would have to have a cooldown on it if you did it this way, but it would be something like you can teleport. Let's say you can do all three. You can only teleport a max limit of 200 pounds, and that includes yourself.
Oh yeah, I was thinking something along those lines. As like I can have full control over what I choose with a certain like limit, per like. I don't know.
But, like-
We could use like D&D rules where it's like there's like time restrictions, stuff like that.
I can see that. Again, it would mostly just be a thing of you would have to invoke a very strict time limit for that.
And that's fine. Yeah.
And I like the actual time limit, I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, no randomness. No randomness, please. Randomness with the teleport sounds horrible.
Randomness, that wouldn't be specific enough.
Telefrag into a wall.
I think it'd probably have to be like, I would say like 300 pounds, but it would be like a day. That's probably how long it would take.
Oh, I finished the quest, well, I did step 2 of the quest. What the fuck is that?
Okay, Falk, I've been thinking about it more. Okay, so how about, like, the spell to, like, to basically give me super speed?
Okay.
And basically, like I can move super fast without the inherent speed just, like, breaking. Like, I'm not, like, damaged because I'm moving super fast. And...
Okay. So your body is immune to speed. You are fast.
Yeah. So like if I'm traveling really fast, I'm not like gonna.
Yeah, I understand.
Break my own leg.
If you're moving like 800, if you're moving 80 miles an hour, your bones would rupture, right?
Yeah, and then so and I don't know what the limitation would be, but I guess both a benefit and a limitation would be like as I get faster, like relativistic perception and stuff starts kicking in.
I was gonna say the drawback would be you can't perceive beyond what your normal self would be, and so you wouldn't be able to use it very well.
No carbide.
That's the drawback.
I do not mean to
your
warble it.
perception doesn't scale with it.
But like theoretically, if I'm running so fast,
Well,
does that mean I'll perceive everything else slower?
No. It means your body is capable of moving super fast. It doesn't mean that you will perceive everything slowly. You will perceive. It's like trying to perceive everything when you're driving down the road in a car. You're like you can't perceive very much unless you're really hyper focused on it. That would be the thing. And your control over your fast body would not be very good. Like you would be running into things.
Okay, so the limitation is I'm basically gonna be
if you
like,
go like super, if you go like 100 miles into a wall, you ain't gonna be able to stop yourself.
And it's not just like sprinting either. It's like just control my body.
Yeah,
So like
you
I can
scale
technically
it.
like
You can
like,
probably
if I have
scale
a
it.
sword, I can just flash someone at like super fast pace.
You would probably be able to scale it, but I will also say, if you hit something going that speed, it would be like you hit it going in a car at that speed. You're still gonna hit yourself into a wall. You punch someone going at 60 miles an hour, you're breaking your hand.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying. That like it's not gonna like me punching at super speed isn't gonna damage me, but I can't really control it.
You punch someone at super speed, you're breaking your own hand.
Damn.
You aren't breaking your legs by running at super speed. But if you hit something going at super speed with one of your leg is shattering. It would be like you were in a car, right? If you're in a car going 60 miles an hour, you're fine. If you hit you hit a wall with a car going 60 miles an hour, you're probably dead. That's more along what I would say is more accurate.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Doesn't suck, but it's certainly less good than you thought it was. Again, I can think of drawbacks to these things. It's more a matter of it's just a thought exercise. It's not super. That's preferred. Clutch. Ding ding ding. Again, I'll be here for a while. I'm sure if someone's watching my stream, they're finding this conversation quite interesting. No one is watching my stream. So no worries. Thank you. I don't blame anyone for like they click on the stream and they're like, oh, it's AR. Oh, he's not doing anything. Like I don't blame them because I'm not doing anything interesting right now. But this is how the game is. You do it this way anyway. Oh, sweet, I got that. Got 2 lettuce seeds in a row. Is that all of them? No, I need to get firelight seeds. Oh, well. That was fast. You got any other ideas, Cap? Or just on questions?
Okay, if I say telepathy, like I can read minds, can I control minds, or is it like
It's one or the other. You can say control minds, but it would be something like you can control one mind at a time.
The Earthship. Oh god.
Or you could say read minds of whoever you're locking eyes with or something.
okay? What about gravity magic?
Okay, are you affecting the gravity of one thing? Are you affecting the gravity of...
Let's say it's like a radius,
Self.
like let's say like
Okay, how
I can
big?
put like an AOE circle and just like the gravity there, it can either like increase or decrease to my
Okay,
setting.
how often can you use the spell? Like
Well, I would be-
how often can you redraw that circle? Is it set around you to where you can't turn it off? And I would say you wouldn't be able to manipulate it however you want, whenever you want. It would have to be like something set in stone. Right?
So like it's permanent.
Kind of, yeah. Not really. You can turn it off. You can either be normal or that. You can't have like a scale. It's either you can have like one thing be 10 times gravity, or you can have it be nothing at all. Well, you can have it be nothing at all, or normal, or you can have it be 10 times gravity or normal, but you can't have it be all 3. It's you can have one other setting. Like, that's what I would say. Again, it can't be an overpowered thing. It would be.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm thinking if I'm mad, I don't want no random ass bullshit.
Well, you get to choose the random ass bullshit. That's the thing.
Yeah,
There
it's
will
just
be a
like,
draw.
oh, you get on a Tuesday, you get to
No. It
grow,
would be on
grow a
Tuesday.
tree.
It wouldn't be on it. That would be a power, but that wouldn't be one anyone would choose. I would say it would be more along the lines of like using that one as an example. You can grow a tree once a day wherever you want, and it would be a set kind of tree. Right. That's what I would say. So you can make it be like a giant redwood, but it would still have to like, you know, it would grow to be a certain size. It wouldn't grow much bigger than that. But it would stay there. It's a decent power, actually. I kind of like that one. I know you would never think it.
It also depends. Like, what's the context for this? Like, is it just ordinary life, like
Ordinary
life right now, and I get a power,
Yeah.
or is it like
No,
medieval or
ordinary life. There's nothing special going on with it. You're just
And
ordinary.
is there like, are we anticipating like some kind of magical threat coming, or
Ordinary life.
okay?
Nothing too special.
Because we're at the point where like you can launch a fireball, but like the fucking U.S. Army can just launch a missile like a mile away.
Well, the entire point is it's just a cool power. It's like,
Yeah. So then, like, to me, it shouldn't really be like anything combat related, or if it's like combat related, it shouldn't really be about firepower since modern technology has that beat.
I would agree with that.
So like, it has to be either like.
I honestly kind of like Sparky's thing, but it would be so strong in that setting. Like, okay, you have to be very specific. Right?
Yeah, no, that's why I said like that's always been my answer, but you did make it a bit more interesting. Now that I have to think about what is specifically the like limit of my teleportation. And so I do like the idea of like you having like a 200-pound limit, and I'm free to choose whatever I want. That would suck if somebody was over 200 pounds, but oh well.
I mean, you can probably increase the weight, but it would be like a longer time restriction on it.
I would.
Like it would take more time. Yeah, like the amount of time spent would correlate to how much weight is being teleported. That's a good idea.
Like, if it's like modern day, then I'm thinking, what's like something I can get the most value for? So I'm thinking like something like telepathy, and I can like read people's memories, and then so I can just there's like all kinds. I can just find work with like intelligence or a private investigator and just like keep going around. They'll ask me to scan people's memories, and I'll just give it.
So here's what I would say, Kat. If you're gonna say something, here's the other option as far as like, oh, you can read people's minds. It would end up being something along the lines of, you can probably do it. However, you wouldn't be able to. I'm trying to say. You wouldn't be able to turn it off. That's always the drawback, right? Is if you're gonna read someone's mind, it would be whoever is closest to you, and you cannot turn it off. You can only ever hear their thoughts.
No, but that's
So
why.
it's like a drawback.
Wait, you want mind reading? Did I hear that right?
No, but the thing I was trying to get at is like a more specific kind, where I'm not trying to read like what their mind is consciously saying. I'm trying to read like their memories, and that's it.
Okay.
And so like the limitation is.
Yeah, you want Aro's ability from Twilight.
Yeah, the limitation is it's just memories, and it is literally their memories, so they can be wrong, they can be they can be like forgetting or misremembering something.
I can swing memories, however, it would have to be from a set time period beforehand. It can't be live. And it wouldn't be like from 5 minutes ago. It would be their long-term memory, not their short-term.
Yeah, that's Aro's ability, dude.
Only long-term.
Yeah, so I'd become a Twilight vampire then.
You wouldn't be a
But
vampire, you would just have the ability.
Like that might be like.
So, I mean, okay, just to clarify, Aro's ability in Twilight is he can read every single thought you've ever had in your whole life.
Okay.
Like every experience, just everything.
You wouldn't be able to do that. I think what would here would be the other limitation on it. He would have to pick a very specific time of day and a day, and he'd be able to remember that specific thing. But it would have to be from like at least 1 month.
Okay, so
Does that make sense?
after 1 month, I can.
After what you can read someone's mind. You can read someone's mind to recall one of their memories from a month ago, but you have to pick the time and date. And you can.
So it has to be at least a month ago.
It has to have been at least a month. I think that's what I would go with. That's specific enough to where it's gonna be very hard to use, but if you can use it, fair play.
Like basically, like I would just be on like the CIA's payroll or the police's
because generally
payroll.
speaking, if you're trying to catch someone, you need to do it within a week, not within a month.
True. Yeah.
if you're lasting more than a month, then
Mutation.
you already have people in your pockets.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Sorry, what if I say I just like...
So,
No.
I don't know. I think that's a decent limitation.
Yeah, how about like blood magic,
wait.
where if I drink blood, it's basically like a vampire where I'm like immortal and shit, but the offside is it has to be human blood. How about that?
Okay, so your immortality is always going to be like
Not just
super bad.
immortality, but like basically
I
like
don't want this.
the generic vampire shit.
So
Yeah.
vampirism.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I would say with vampirism. One, you
Oh, but
would
no
be-
daylight weakness. No
You
daylight.
Fuck, give me more legs.
you would have all the traditional vampire weaknesses. You wouldn't have super strength.
Oh.
You wouldn't have any. You would be.
Oh, okay, fuck that. That's not that ain't worth it.
What do you mean? If you're just trying to say super strength with no drawback, then you're never gonna get that. I'll say that. The thing I would say with vampirism is one, you would be quite frail because you would still have the normal human thing. You would lack the vitamin the sun gives, which would make you very, very frail. Two, you would still have the sun weakness, and three, I heard you say, oh, it's human blood. I would agree it's human blood, but it would have to be out of someone's neck. You have to drink it straight from the source. You can't drink, like, donated blood.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't even like a positive. It's just all net
Exactly.
negative. Because like, I'm not even getting
No,
getting
because
the
price-
powers.
that is the price for immortality. Because I never said you wouldn't be immortal. You would still be immortal, but you would have
Yeah,
a
but
lot
I
of
was
drawbacks to
just
being immortal.
listing. Like, when I'm thinking vampire, I'm thinking not just
Damn.
immortality, but the whole package.
No,
you
no,
know,
no, no,
like-
no, no, no. There's a reason why.
Okay, so it's basically immortality by drinking human blood from their necks. And it's
Yes.
just like, no.
However, you have other drawbacks because it's immortality.
Like if I was a billionaire with like that I can just like do that shit, you know, and then
Yeah, sure.
then maybe.
You
But
go
like
for
it ain't me.
But you can't get donated blood, and you can't like I guess you can get someone to donate their blood from the source, but you aren't turning them by doing that. And you wouldn't have like the super strength to like push people around, and you would still not be able to go out in the sun. But that is the price of immortality. That's why if immortality wasn't a thing, I might be able to swing something here, but immortality is a hell of a drug. Here's the problem. Okay, I think I've finished my 15 hunting log. These are both. No, I missed the firelight seeds! I hate this. Now I have to go back
Okay, let's go back to me saying lightning bolt. Like what would the weakness you would find for it be?
Okay, so assuming it would be just a lightning bolt. One, it would be you would have the ability if it's coming from your hand, you're burning yourself, or at least you're shocking yourself a little bit when you do it. If it's just from like a cloud in the sky that you generate, you wouldn't be able to accurately puncture where it lands. It would follow like general lightning rules, where if there's metal, yeah, it would probably hit, but if not, it wouldn't land. It would just be random.
Okay,
Right?
so
You can cause a lightning strike to happen.
okay, so
but
what
you
if
can't
you know I
cause it
get
to be specific. It would be
I get
a
that.
radius.
I get that power, right? Like summon a lightning bolt from the sky, and then I contact freaking every utility company out there and be like, "Here's some free electricity. You know, pay me. Like make this, like make like a site like full of lightning poles and just harvest the electricity for power." And my job is just summoning lightning bolts all day for electricity.
again, there would still probably end up being some kind of cooldown. I don't know how long it would be. Yeah, probably would be fine. I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, because I'm thinking at this point, if it's like just modern life, I'm thinking what can I use for economic value. But you know what? Like if it's modern life, then like what you said about time shenanigans might work because then I can see 5 seconds to the future. That can be advantageous for something like day trading or something to just do that and be the best trader in the world.
I mean, I said time, but I don't know the specifics on it. It would be something to do with time for similar reasons, but I know full well that if it has anything to manipulate with time, it's gonna have heavy restrictions. Something like, okay, you can see, and it would have to be a specific time. Like you can see, like a year into your future, but it takes like a year off of your life. And even that's probably too little.
But what if something? I'm just saying something like I can see the future for like the next, I don't know, 5 seconds or 10 seconds, something very short.
Okay, so it's like a small future sight. Okay,
Yeah,
I get
like-
the idea here. So here's the thing. There would have to be a trigger for it. You wouldn't be able to control it. Odds are, because again, that's still very, very
Damn, it's
strong.
that so Raven.
It's too strong, right? So it would be something.
If I get like a slight bit cold every time I sneeze. You know.
I don't know. I would have to think on it because time's very hard to like accurately balance. It's always like the strongest thing you can do, right? Most of the time. I guess it could be something like you have a 50% chance of it being the exact opposite thing you see. But that would be like that's not really a drawback.
But I'm not controlling
Adding
time.
another
I'm
thing.
just like a fortune teller at that point.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't. It's hard to balance time. I'm trying to think of how I would do it. Probably.
Okay, what about like infinite stamina? You know, like my magic is I can control my stamina and make it basically infinite, so I can run forever. And the restriction is I'm still bound by like calories and all that. So I can't just run for like 30 days because I need to eat, I need to sleep, I need to yeah. So basically I can run, like I have the cardio to run forever, but I'm still subject to all of the physical consequences of running.
So I don't like infinite.
Or I just use that as a.
Well,
but it's not gonna be infinite. I can't run for like 5 days straight because I'm just gonna drop dead from from malnutrition and all that.
Here's what I would say. Infinite stamina implies to me that instead of just running, you would be sprinting, and you wouldn't lose anything. I would say that if you're gonna choose something like infinite stamina, I would say that if you are working an average pace, you will not get tired from the work you are doing. It will be as if you were just doing nonchalant things. You will still need to sleep. You will still get tired if you work, like if you sprint. But if you are doing, say you're jogging, you can jog for as long as you want, and you will not get like it's basically moving the point in which you get tired of. From
Okay, so like
walking to jogging. It wouldn't be a huge jump, but it would be a jump. I would.
Okay, so like in runner's terms, if I'm purely not animal. So like if I condition myself as a runner, so like my aerobic capacity is basically running, then I'm not gonna get tired. But the moment I'm like sprinting or like fast running past what I'm capable of doing at a comfy pace, then that's when stamina starts kicking in.
Yeah, I think that would probably be about right. I think that's fair. I think
Yeah.
you
I'm on my
can't-
way to being the best marathon runner. Just be a fucking
No,
athlete
because
at this point.
I'll say right now, they are doing more than jogging. They are.
Yeah, but that's why I use the term
They're
terminology aerobics, right? So.
I would say
But-
the terminology is kind of whatever. You understand my point of you are moving your line up. You can't move it too far up, but like you can probably move it up. I think if you want to say, okay, I'd be the best marathon runner in the world, that's fine. But I'm not gonna say you would win every marathon.
Yeah, I'm not immune to like all the other stuff. Like if it's a really hot day and I get like obliterated by high
Sure,
temperature.
like there are other things that can make you tired, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that, but if you just want to say, oh, your stamina, that's fine. That's restrictive enough to where I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like it's not a huge power up, so I don't need to put as many restrictions on. Like it's good. It'd be great for working, right?
Cool, I got a companion.
Like it's
What if they die?
I don't know.
What if you kill them? Can you just like recruit them and kill them immediately?
the poor minion. Oh, companion, sorry.
Like what if? Can you like strip them naked and just take all their loot?
What's wrong with you?
No, it's kind of like in. No, it's like in Final Fantasy Tactics, because like there's like this meme with Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, like there's like this guy that's notoriously gonna betray you. So what you can do is before he betrays you, you just like take all his gear. So when he betrays you, he's like naked, and then you just like beat his ass.
I'm not look up how companions work.
Alright, I need to think of another brain ticking question now. That would be interesting. You know any other thought-provoking questions, Kath? That'll make you think.
What is the meaning of life?
42. Next question. I've seen that movie, Kath. You can't get me wrong.
Yeah, like I haven't seen the movie to be honest. I just know the answer. So.
The answer is 42. Sparky, do you know any thought-provoking questions?
Probably, I just can't think of any right now. Get back to me.
Alright, Cash, here's my next question. You're big into isekai now, right?
I wouldn't say that, but what?
I've read you. You get isekai'd into this game, a game we've played for how long, what would you do? What would you do? I'm not saying you're gonna be the warrior, because that would be miserable.
What's the time like? It's basically around the born. Like I
You get isekai'd at the beginning of Air. You can
and
say
do I have
if
like
you
full
wanna
knowledge
say,
of what the game is what's gonna unfold in the
Yes.
game and stuff?
I would say yes. I would say it's like you've played the game, you know what happens in the game. Right. I ain't gonna say, oh, you
I'm gonna be
know
honest,
nothing
like,
about the game. You're probably going to die because the game is very harsh, but
Like I'll be honest, I feel like I'm just like if I'm just gonna be an adventurer, just
okay.
try
What
to
do you-
try
what
to
do you-
progress as best I can.
You can say you would be the warrior, or you can say I don't really care. You can choose that. But like, take your pick. You can say you'd be the adventurer, but if you're not the warrior of light, I can't guarantee you would have the echo because the warrior of light has the echo.
Yeah.
That would be my first question.
I
If I was just
yeah,
an
I guess my-
adventurer
I guess
and
my-
the echo, probably, but even then, you would also still have you would actually have to work toward gaining the skills you see in the game.
Yeah, like I would say that like I wouldn't really care if I am or aren't. I'm just gonna set that path no matter what, and if I am, then I am, and if I'm not, then I'm not. Because like they did also make clear, an echo isn't like just an advantage with no with no disadvantage.
Oh,
It's like
it sucks. It
yeah,
sucks
because like if you
bad.
get a vision in the middle of a fight, then you're basically knocked out while it's happening, and that happened in the story, right? Like they can, like what's his name, Arnvald or whatever, like he couldn't, like in Stormblood, he got a vision or something while he was fighting, and he got fucked for that.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have the echo. He had a forced version of the echo.
No, he was a natural, like had the echo. Like he's been killing primals since around the Born, but just like in the background.
Well, he did. But the thing that triggered him was that what happened with him was the stuff with the experiments with the garbage, right?
No,
You're
that
thinking
was the
about
other
guy-
girl. That was the
thinking about
girl.
guy. Thinking about
Yeah, Arnveld was basically like,
guy. I know. You're
Yeah.
talking about the Albeacon guy.
but like the fourth,
Robot.
but the fourth echo. That's not Arnveld. That's like the girl. I can't remember her name, but like they end up.
Yeah, I was thinking of the wrong person.
Yeah. But yeah, he just had genuine echo, but like he showed both its strengths and its weaknesses. So during like if you talk to the NPCs, I think during post Heavensward or something, like he would, or at some point early in the game, like he would say that like while like we were gone, like they were the ones, like he was the one like killing the primals when they get summoned. But it's just like it's not even like it's not even like part of the story or anything. Like if you just happen to talk to him as a background NPC, like there's no quest arrow. If you just talk to him, he'll tell you at some point in the story.
I would have to. Whenever I get there, I'll check because he's the one who
But yeah.
betrays you super early, right?
No, he never betrays
Is he-
you.
is he not the
He's the one.
Is he the one who ends up in
No.
the wheelchair?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, that guy. Okay, I'll have to check.
But yeah, honestly, like if you ask me, and like if I get it's a guy in Final Fantasy 14, I'm just gonna be an adventurer. Like I don't care if I have the echo or whatever. Like
Okay,
that's
but
just
which
that's how like the
guild?
real. Yeah, so then the real question is what like guild, what class and stuff am I gonna be?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the question, right? That was the question.
So-
That was more what I was aiming at. Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, well, I think you already know like I'd be like a seeker of the cat, a seeker of the sun, cat girl.
I know
So
you'd be a Mika. Continuing, what class would you be?
and then you go, and then from there like it would probably just be like the closest city that that I happen to be like that like my clan happened to be near.
Okay.
And then, like in terms of the racial strength and stuff, they have 22 strength and 22 dexterity, so some kind of
Racial stuff matters.
yeah. Or it's more it shows like like they just from like a childhood and stuff what like natural talents you might have developed. And so I would spend most of my life beforehand as some kind of hunter. Likely with like combat training, so it would probably be some kind of discipline of war kind of job. Or it wouldn't even unless I get access to the job skills. Yeah.
Some jobs, if you're not the Warrior of Light specifically, I will say if you're the Warrior of Light, you would probably be able to learn things as fast as the Warrior of Light can, canonically.
Yeah. And
But you would still be.
And some job skills are like rarer than others. So like the samurai job stone is like I wouldn't say it's common, but like there's a lot of them.
Well, look at like the Paladin jobs.
Oh yeah, those get handed out left and right. So.
Right. But, and like machinist jobs, those get handed out. Blue mage jobs, those get handed out.
Yeah. But the thing with the machinist is you're not learning memories, you're making.
Exactly.
Them transfuse.
You can get the job. But like, if you look at I'm trying to think of another job. What am I talking about? Literally just doing jobs. So, Scholar's like a lost one, right?
Yeah.
So that one.
Or it's sort of lost. Like you were reviving it. Like you were the first, but there's like a new generation of trainees studying it under the guidance of the Tonberry, like the Tonberry dude. And they also have like Marines that are training with them.
Bard, I think, is held by moons, right? Bard job
Yeah.
specs.
Yeah.
Black Mage does
It's
not have as many.
It's basically one of a kind.
Yeah.
I think there were there were a lot more, but they're basically all lost. Like your stone is basically one, like the only one that people know still exists. And yeah, the white mage, basically only the Podgels get access to it, and you are basically the one exception.
Yeah. So it'd probably end up being
Yeah, basically all the
stuff like that.
all the magic classes except red mage is like basically you're the one of a kind. And even then with red mage, it does like I can't remember how many there are, but there weren't many.
Pictomancer, you're not one of a kind. But
Oh yeah, true.
Good luck getting one. Monk
Like
is fine. You can definitely get monk.
Can you? I thought it's rare.
It's rare, but you can certainly get it. There are other monks. They are not one of a kind, like black mages. Dragoon is one of a kind. Good luck with that.
No, I don't. No, being that Azure Dragoon is one of a kind.
Well, you
But-
say that, but the entire plot of the ARR thing is you are becoming the second Azure Dragoon, which has never happened.
Yeah, but the actual job stone, there's a lot of them. No, the job stone you got was just some random dude that gave you his, and then you became the Azure
You know
Dragoon.
who he was? The previous Azure Dragoon. Azure Dragoon.
Oh.
That's who he is. He was the Azure Dragoon right before Estinian. So, yeah, there's probably more, but there's not very many more. Right. I don't, like, there's not, I think Dragoon, yeah, there are, but there's not as many as you're thinking. And they're all held by Ishgard. So good luck getting one. Ninja is mostly secrecy, right? Good luck getting a ninja stone, unless you're acquainted with Far Eastern people. You would need to get with people over in the Far East.
Yeah, same with samurai.
Samurai, yes, same thing. But like, there's more of those. You're more likely to get a samurai dropstone than a ninja dropstone. Reaper is Garlemald. There are more of those, but you would have to get in good hands with some Garleans. Viper is.
No, but aren't Viper's pretty common. Well, I wouldn't say common, but they're basically like their whole guild of monster hunters.
Viper is common, however, you have to get people who have been out west. You have to get with people who have been.
And the thing with Reaper is, I don't think they're that common anymore because they got like systematically purged by the Garleans themselves. Like they were seen as a threat.
Yes, but it is a Garlean, so you have to get. Yeah. The job stones exist, but you good luck getting one. Dark Knight. I'm trying to remember Dark Knight.
There's only a few of them.
Yeah, you have to find one of the ones who died, right?
Yeah, like there's basically just like 3 of them, and they just travel around until they die. And then
one of them died.
Yeah.
You got it. Gunbreaker, there's more, right? Because that's Bojaya. That's a Bojayan job.
They're like the royal guard of a queen that got killed. So they're there, but like it's not like institutional anymore. They're basically just wandering exiles.
Astro is another.
Yeah, it's like Charlian.
That's Ishgardian as well.
Oh, is it Ishgardian? I thought it was Charlian.
It's Charlian and Ishgardian, because Ishgard also has the institute.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's where you get it, right? So you can get it in one of the two. So I'm assuming it's not like horribly rare. Similarly with Sage. Sage is not Ishgardian. It's Charlian. But again, you have to get it in with old Charlian to be able to use it. But like you can. Machinist is probably the easiest one to get, right? Dancer, you can probably.
You basically just walk up there and get it for Machinist. Like just say you want to join.
You can probably get it for Dancer as well.
Well, you gotta join their troop, and you know they're wandering entertainers.
That is but one troop. I'm sure there's more troops. I'm sure there's more Dancer jobs. But like you have to be very dexterous to be able to use it. Is more the thing. I don't think for Dancer the issue is lack of job stones. It's lack of actual ability to use the job stone. Yeah, I think honestly the easiest one you'd be able to get is Machinist. Very interesting. I like that conversation we just had. Shroud. Cool, I got one more little section here and I'm done. Botanist in the gathering log. Which is nice.
The Sparky, like, are there like classes in this game?
Yes.
So you're
the character creation is very in depth, and I haven't played with it at all. I've only been playing as the tutorial recommended character.
And you can just make a custom character then.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of like, I can't remember what it's called, but there is a zombie apocalypse version of a variant of
it does kind of give me Project Zomboid vibes.
It's not Project Zomboid. It's literally like kind of like that kind of graphics and text and complexity as well.
Okay.
I think it's like Zeta Pocket or something. It's like there's like a mobile version I remember downloading. But let's see if I still have it.
Well,
Or there's a PC version. I'm not sure which came first. But yeah, I don't have it anymore. But yeah, it's like a real. It's just as in depth as it, to be honest. Where. So you're not just exploring a cave, you're exploring like the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like y'all have a sense of what I'm going to do with this kind of game, right? I'm going to figure out how do I become overpowered despite it all.
I actually think you would really enjoy this game, Pat.
Yeah, I think I would too. It's just the question is, do I want to put in the time to overcome this game? That's really what I'm considering.
Dude, I died so many times before I got to the character I'm currently on. Fuck, did they just throw a bomb over there? I'll let y'all handle that.
Because like that's also what I enjoy, like through like if the game's difficult, there's some aspects of RNG bullshit, but you still manage to become overpowered. Like it's the journey to get there that's satisfying. Because like I don't want a game where I'm constantly weak, but like I get to a point where I become strong despite the game trying to keep me down, and then I'll probably just keep a save of that and just. But then I'll probably move on to a new game. Or
so
to a new
you say the word save. So this is a traditional rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there actually is a mode that lets you have like backtracking, like checkpoints and stuff. But
yeah, what I meant was like if I've reached a point where I feel like I am basically unkillable and I'm like there's nothing in the game that can kill me, then I would just like I would have that save. Like, just not use it. If that makes sense. Yeah, yeah I'm not saying I'm gonna save scum.
Alright, Cass, which job do I level? Unlock the job next. Of the original 10.
Summoner. Oh wait, you can't do summoner because we haven't done the request. Oh, you've done.
Well, okay. I would level it to 30 and then unlock the job. Right. And I'd probably just go ahead and unlock I might be able to make it really tight.
Was there a legendary turtle? Okay. Oh wow. Banana. Give me that. immune to the spores?
The whole shtick with you would remember this. You don't use. Well, you use summon emerald, but you don't use gem shot, right?
Oh, 30? I don't remember shit. I think it's like the green one, the arrow, where it's like a DPS loss compared to Ruin. I remember in Uwu it was something like that.
Like emerald ruin is not worth
Yeah. Sparky, your stream stopped. Do you know?
It's because the game doesn't have. I'm tabbed out right now. The game doesn't have borderless window. I don't know why. That's like the only thing I don't like about this game.
I see how.
Sorry.
I see you are downloading some cheap mods. I see.
No.
I understand.
No, I'm like looking shit up because I'm nervous right now because I have a fuck ton of followers, but my spore cloud thing, so like whenever I take damage when I randomly like spew spores, it can like damage my followers and turn them against me. So I'm trying to figure out how like what my options are to prevent this from happening. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to either cure it or oh.
Is there like a magic class or no?
I have not looked at the character customization. I'm sure there is. There's so much. Yeah, probably yes.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna play this kind of game, like I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a certain character build envisioned, and then I'm just gonna like brute, like from day one, I'm just gonna go in there until I get good with that. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna start with a tutorial character and move forward. Like whatever class I think I'm gonna find fun, or whatever like character selection, and then I'm gonna go in on it. You're just like trolls.
No, this character. This is my followers.
Oh. She'd just be like, no, I'm a solo adventurer. I thought. You're solo
Well, it's because
leveling.
it's like a legendary unit or something like that, and so legendary units come with their own followers. So if I recruit a legendary unit, I get all of their units. And so that's what I did. And so I'm trying to again. I'm scared because if I piss these guys off, then I think I'm just boned. Yeah, this is kind of scary. Ew.
Did you just cough or sneeze?
I sneezed.
I heard both. It was very good.
Okay, I see. So the robots are immune to the spores, but these guys are not. So I just have to be fucking careful. Oh my god, please don't get into the spore. Please don't get into the spore cloud, please. Please, please. We're good, we're good. We're still good. Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit. That's so tempting, but no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, and do you know, like, eventually, does it reach a point where your character becomes, like, super powerful, or are you basically just, like, at risk
I
of
started this
dying?
game 2 days ago.
Okay. How can you not have all the answers? You know, why didn't you know life and...
Because this game is fucking massive, dude. Like,
You're supposed to be the chosen one.
it's actually insane how big this game is. Actually, can I?
How big is the game?
It's huge.
How big?
There's so much.
Surely you know how big the game is. How many gigs is the game?
Oh, well, size-wise, it's probably very small because of how, like, basic it is. Let me see.
Find that out first. Noise.
It is 1.3 gigs. Yep.
How much is it?
It's pretty expensive actually. It's currently it's on sale. Original price is $30. It's currently on sale for $24. Have a nano pneumatic jacket. So if I put a cell in here, and then let me see. Wind powered, destroys walls after 4 penetrating hits. I should be able to just break the wall open, right? That's how that works. Wait, what? Wait, is it two-handed? What?
You need a free hand, so we maybe need to unequip
Oh,
your
oh, oh.
weapon. I guess like the auto mode is. Oh no, it looks like it's two.
No, I'm trying manual as well, but I think it's two-handed, so I can't do it because of my fickle gill, which is that fucking sucks. It doesn't say that it's a two-handed. Hold on.
Damn, you got scammed.
Pneumatic jackhammer. Is it two-handed? Fuck! Yeah, it is two-handed. Fuck! Alright, give me that cell. Ugh! I hate this shit. I need to get rid of it. I'm actually gonna note this place on my map. How do I do that? Oh, I just gold glyph. Okay, I just need to remember it. Actually, let me done here. Is that all I was supposed to do? Oh, this one. Among the fuck. So I do have to go in. Maybe I can go somewhere else in here. Is it still Golgotha? Yeah, it is. Okay. Frog. Icy vapor. Damn. Oh god. Please do not get in this course. Ow! Jesus Christ, this thing hurts. You still like me? Okay. Okay, everybody still likes. I'm shocked. Okay.
Hey, understand it's not intentional.
Because I did look it up, and it did say that. But I do know that some of the things I've looked up have been outdated information. Ow. You guys did. Come on. Here we go.
Have you played Kenshi before, Sparky? Or do
I've
you
heard
know
of
the
it.
game? Yeah. I think
heard
if
of
you
it.
like this kind of game, I think you would like Kenshi as well. Like I know Rocky loved it. I liked it too. It's basically something like this, but better graphics. And like there's very like extensive like city building if you're into that kind of stuff. And it's a pretty hard game. Like you can eventually become overpowered, but you start off as like a nobody that gets his ass kicked by everything. Is that a sheep?
Thing I just killed?
Yeah.
It's a leech. Leech.
No. Nope. Nope. That's why I don't want to.
Oh shit, I forgot that I took my weapon off. No wonder I've been dealing with damage.
Hey Sparky, do AR
No, they're level 50.
why I was
Wait, what is your question?
do AR ranks have high ground?
If you're low
Yes.
level,
Yeah,
then
if-
they'll
Cool. Don't go near it.
If you're not at least 10 levels ahead of it, then yeah, it'll aggro if it has the red marker on it. You know what I'm talking about with the red marker?
Yeah, it's an area.
Okay. Well, not every single A rank has the red marker. I think some of them have blue markers. But if it has the red marker, then yeah, it can aggro and it can kill you. Do you need help?
I was just curious if you needed to know. That jump scared me. I did it as a test. It didn't at first, and then it did all at once, and then immediately auto one-shot me.
Why are they? Oh, come on. Do your job, guys.
Cool. Its range is really small. Damn, you were tough.
Well, I didn't really do intentional leg arms.
What the? Oh shit, he has a gun. He has a gun!
Run,
Sparky, he's got a gun.
Honestly, fuck, it seems so OP to have this legendary unit with me because of all the other units I get, but I feel so scared. Like the moment I get a score cloud on him, it's just all over.
You'll only turn your entire army against
Look at that.
will be anti-quest.
hobbled. And shamed? God damn. I've been shamed. I got shamed.
Shame on you. Doesn't feel as worthy.
Feels very shameful. Please, please, please be careful. Please be careful. Please be careful. Please. Please, please. Please, please. We're good? We're good?
Jackson, they hit your friend.
Again, I have a spore cloud. This is what I've been talking about this whole time.
As simple as taking
Quit.
It is not that simple. It's literally attached to my face and my hand.
Okay, I have an idea, okay?
Sit on a bench and you take off.
I have an idea, alright? You take a sword and you cut your arm.
Apparently, that is something you can do, but I don't think I can.
And then-
I don't
and
think I
then-
can do that with my. I don't think I can do that with my face.
And then afterwards, oh, your face still
My
like
face
the
and my
poison.
hand both have.
I was gonna say, take your arm off and then get like a cybernetic arm.
I don't need a cybernetic arm. I have a thing that will let me do it. So I could do it with my hand. I am tempted to try to do that, but I would rather if I'm gonna be able to get rid of it on my face anyways, I might as well get what's done at once. So I'm gonna try to do that. It seems like it's gonna be quite a journey for me to get to the place that lets me do that. Shaming me, oh damn.
EXP from fighting might not quite get me there. The quest EXP certainly will.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, they're giant morbs here.
No?
Now to go steamroll these quests.
handle him, please? Stressing me out. Amy jump. Really nothing here. Please do not enter this spore cloud. Fuck. Wait. Oh no. Please, 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 please. It was a mistake. Are we good? Are we good?
Danny. She probably thinks you're the worst friend ever.
Huh. We're good. But this is very bad. This might actually be worse.
But,
Because that means he's gonna get infected.
oh, he's gonna have gas too.
He's gonna have...
So you're immune to yours, but you're not immune to it.
I'm not immune to others, no. And then I'm just gonna get more of my body parts fucked up. Because basically the way that I got my face fucked up, so okay, I have an ability. Whatever, I don't know. But it's I quickly pass back and forth through time, creating multiple copies of myself. I can make a clone of myself. I used it earlier in the game, and I'm not immune to different clones. So what happened was, I already had my hand fucked up, but then my clone did a sport up, whatever, in front of me, and I got hit by it, and then it made my skin itchy again. I was like, oh, well, I'm getting infected again, so it spread to my face. So, yeah. Oh, no, it did work. I made him wet. Is he still itchy? He's still covered in spores. Fuck. Fuck. You know, it might be time to part ways. I want to deal with this.
So you literally just infected him and then told him
I
to
did, yeah.
go away.
I just want to leave him, yeah.
See,
How do I...
come back to his like old hometown and everyone there is infected with that shit.
Get rid of recruit. Oh, that's fucked up. This game does not feature a direct fire option for water bonded followers. You either have to order them to stay somewhere and leave them behind, or just intentionally get them killed. Fuck. 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 Fuck.
So just get him killed then.
Wait, I think it worked. He's no longer covered in spores. Are you itchy? It doesn't say that he's itchy. Show effects? Yeah, yeah, he's not itchy. Yeah, he's not itchy. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, I forgot about that.
How'd that happen?
Huh?
Became the itchy desire. And he became itch free.
Hmm. So it looks like the only way for me to progress this quest, I have two options. I can either figure out how to break this wall up here, or I can jump down one of these holes and it goes somewhere.
There's something to be said about jumping down the hole. Okay, just saying.
You can jump down that hole.
I could. I have a thing that lets me teleport back to the starting city. I just don't know exactly how it works. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be like fucked if I like.
But you can jump down the hole.
I could jump down the hole. I kind of want to jump down the hole, but also I don't want to die.
But you can jump down the hole.
I'm like look up the Golgotha.
Jump down the hole.
Golgotha.
Just jump down the hole.
I forgot I have teleport. Hold up.
You can jump down the hole.
Fuck. Wait. Maybe if I do this. Yes! Yo, I'm big.
Did you teleport down the hole?
No, I teleported into the. What the? Is there no way out? What the fuck?
You should have just jumped down the hole.
How do I get back up though? I'm scared. If I go down, is there a way for me to get back up?
It's a hole. Who knows? You'll never know until you try. The best way to try is to jump down the hole.
But your character cannot survive the fall without special preparation. Oh, okay. Fuck.
Let me know when you jump down the hole, Sparky. So that you will eventually decide.
Wait. Hmm.
You're gonna jump down the hole and you're gonna be surrounded by turrets.
Oh god.
Oh, this is the one where I fight the keycard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I cannot go down. Okay, I'm gonna do this the normal way. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go there.
You didn't jump down the hole?
I'm gonna go down the other hole. It's fine. All right. Here we go. Where the fuck am I? Round sludge. Oh my god. We really doing this now? There was a turret down here. Where's this guy? Are we purposely looking for him? Sorry about my scores. Okay, it looks like he does not care about my scores. That's good. Really clean you up. I really hope this works. Dude, this music's fucking crazy. Oh, one of the followers died. That's not good.
They jumped down a hole, they couldn't follow you, and then they died?
No, they just died to enemies down here.
Oh, okay. Okay, I now know that I shouldn't follow you. Like, I shouldn't be part of your party.
Well, I had to go down here to progress the fucking story.
And then you're like, I actually want my followers to die so they don't spread spores that I put on them. So, like...
It's an infection, Sparky. They all become a part of your hive mind. You gotta spread the spores, Sparky.
What?
What?
Okay. We're down here now. is happening?
This is a consequence of your own actions, Bernie.
I'm just gonna go down the next hole. Fuck it. We can keep
Yes, go down the hole.
Just know this, Bernie, as someone who's not currently watching your stream. This commentary is great.
going. Oh, I see what's happening. I'm on a conveyor belt and it's pushing us down the hole further. I get it.
Yes. Go to Bernie. Hole's good.
Oh, that's a lot of guys. I feel like I should probably do something here. What are these? Why are these here? Are they all hostile now? Oh my god. I think I know what happened. I think this legendary thing, because it was at the surface. I think it went down the hole, and then it just followed me. And now that the spore touched it, now they're all mad at me. This is excellent.
Did you your legendary?
Oh god. Okay, I need to get out.
Is that what you just said?
Fuck! I can't get out. I'm screwed.
You're
No,
trapped
it's not
in
my
the
companion.
hole.
It's not my companion. It's just the fucking other guys. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm just dead.
You're trapped.
So I'm actually gonna die.
It's not.
Oh, actually? Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. That is so unlucky, dude. How, there was no way for me to prevent this, because they just decided to go down the hole. Randomly. Yeah. I had about like 10 hours on this run.
Sorry, I tried.
I mean, I had no choice. That was my next. That was like there was nothing else I could do to progress. I think. Well,
Killed by a slime?
I guess what I needed to do. What?
Got killed by a slime.
No. Okay, you were watching the gameplay.
Yeah.
There were animals at the surface of the dungeon, and they were neutral. They weren't fucking with me. I wasn't fucking with them. They were chill. We were chill with each other. I went down the hole, and once I got to the bottom, they all followed. Just,
Yeah, he
they just decided to
trespassed.
randomly follow.
Nah,
What?
I think that was like their sacred like temple or some shit. He just like jumped out and
It's
they're
not.
like, "Gotta
It's
kill her."
not. They're not. It's just random. So I think the only thing I could have done is had I like I didn't even know that like NPCs could go down could follow like that. I think the correct play, I would have needed to kill them first before going down the hole. But I
You
didn't
should
know
have
that
just
was a-
adopted
I
the
didn't-
murder hobo playstyle. You know, if you're out in the wilds and you see
Yeah,
something,
but there's
just kill
dude,
it.
there were like 30 of them. How am I gonna fucking assume that?
Just kite them and shoot them.
That's gonna take a very long time.
So that's the person that
That's
fucking
true.
killed 20 million
Yeah,
turrets.
but they don't. The turrets don't move. All of these guys are gonna be chasing me, dude.
Yeah, it's why you cut.
God, that was so unlucky.
Oh, I could have walked out. I've never been to Costa del Sol. I need to take passage. I need this. Oh, at least there's an easy way to get there.
And it's not a slime. The reason why it says that is because it was covered in goo, so it's like describing what's on it. So it says it was a gooey, oozing, salty, sludgy, fork-horned gnu. Oh my god. I'm mourning right now. Mm.
Oh my god. This level 30 Darkness Quest is the biggest, like, wild goose chase ever.
Here, do you want to look at what the character creation looks like?
Yeah, sure.
What do new? You can choose mutated human or true kin. From what I understand, this is just a mutant, and this is like a cybernetic thing where you can, instead of mutations, it's like body mods. So that's like the first thing you can choose from. I've only played as the mutant, and then there's I don't know what these are. I guess these are classes.
Classes. Yeah.
Apostle, Arcanaut, starts with random junk and artifacts. Greybeard. I've heard that Gunslinger is really good.
Yeah, I feel like you can just kite and shoot.
Yeah. Marauder,
'Cause
Pilgrim.
I feel like range is pretty strong in this kind of game.
Range has been very good. Like when I had those like 2,000 bullets, life was good. Life was very, very good.
Did you go through all 2,000 of them?
No.
Okay.
I just because I had so many, I was just able like I wasn't worried about conserving ammo. I was just able to just shoot everything before they got to me. And it made me feel especially safe because of the spore cloud thing. So like I could shoot things before they got into melee range to trigger my cloud.
I feel like the downfall is when you start taking people, like you stop being solo, then you have to start caring about them.
Well, no, because it's also so the reason why it was an issue before I got allies was, for example, those neutral mobs, the ones that fell down the chute with me, I didn't recruit them. They just came down there, but they're normally neutral, like they're normally like passive. They're not gonna fucking attack me. That is an example of like why that Shroom Cloud fucked me up, even without allies. Apparently the allies just didn't care. They might have updated that, because again, like there was a lot of like outdated information that I was seeing. One of the examples of outdated info is when I was looking up guides for the game on like early game strategies, I saw like 3 different guides recommending me to loot the chest in the starting area. Warning, like they'd say like, oh, like, be careful not to let the NPC see you. If you close the doors whenever they're not home, you can loot the chest and it'll be fine. They're not gonna know. In the 3rd guide that I saw say that, it was like on YouTube. I scrolled down, I read the comments, and it was like, no, looting chests from the starting area no longer works. Like even if you have the door closed, they will be hostile to you. I'm like, great. I'm glad I read this comment.
When you saw a stranger walk through the village, and then all of a sudden all their stuff is gone. You know, who? Oh, we didn't see the stranger loot it, so they must not. You know. Can we look at the fruit units? Oh, it's a horticulture.
Horticulture. It's like a...
Horticulture.
Why are you... What's wrong with you?
Child of the wheel.
Fuming godchild. A eunuch.
Huh. Oh god, dick.
Praetorian.
Victoria.
Praetorian.
I don't want to think about that one.
Yeah, that's not. Okay, so the true humans that have like cybernetics, so you know, so like technically it's guaranteed. Like if you can get it, you know you can get it. But the mutated humans, the mutations are random. So you could get something good, or you can't get something bad.
So far, like, I've liked all of my mutations that I've gotten. Like, the mutations are actually quite strong.
But what about the cybernetic? Are they like these inherent?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, okay.
Again, I've only played as, like, the character that the game recommends. So there's, like, a couple of presets. These are all the presets. I played as Marshtar, which charge-based melee fighter, ability to freeze enemies, highly maneuverable, most survivable starting build. And then it says.
What did they mean?
The
Charge
recipe.
space?
I actually didn't really use it very often. Well, no, I was using it a lot in the early game, but once I got better weapons, like once I got like the gun, I kind of stopped using it. But it just let me like charge tiles into melee range.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of these say highly survivable. So this is most survivable. So I was just like, okay, I'm new to the game. I should just play whatever the game is telling me is.
Out of curiosity, can you like go back and just like pick one of the random whatevers?
So these are for the presets for the Trukin. And
I thought there were more of them before.
This is the presets.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
These are all of them.
Okay. Just pick a random one. Let's see what like pops up after.
Let's do.
You mean Godchild?
You mean Godchild sounds pretty crazy.
You get stats.
I can choose my attributes. Points remaining 38. Randomize. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is definitely like the zombie game I was talking about. And then if you
Project Zomboid has this too.
yeah. If you pick the other one, like do you get like mutation options or no?
Yes. I've heard night vision is good, so that you don't have to dedicate a hand to a torch.
Alright, let's just pick some random shit.
I'm not trying to start a run right now.
Yeah, I just want to see how it looks until the end.
What do you mean?
Like, I want to see how like the full character creation looks.
Oh, okay. So like night vision, or wait, oh, I only get one. Okay, I'm picking night vision. Fuck it.
Okay, so that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's look at the mutated real quick. Water blind farmer. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is a lot
okay.
more like so you can
Yeah,
you can
this is more interesting.
you can get bad things that balance with like the good things.
Bro, like for these kind of games, like I max out the negatives, like the most like non-impactful negatives, so I can max out the positives.
So basically, the base build, the build that I'd been using, makes me amphibious. Which honestly, this is not a problem at all. I did not like this. I was fine with this. Oh, you can only pick one.
And then, when you go mental, is there like some magic shit in there? Like it looks like there's some psychic shit going on. Teleportation, telepathy.
Each time you embark on a new location, there's a small chance your evil twin has tracked you there and attempts to kill you. That's crazy. Narcolepsy? Oh Jesus, that sounds horrible. That sounds bad.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, like you can straight up just be a mutant sidekick. What the fuck? Yo.
Mental
I am gonna be a psychic mage. I'm just gonna fucking blow everything up. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
You said that so many times.
Okay. I am going to. I'm not gonna buy right now, but I'm gonna do my research. How a psychic build works. Either I'm just gonna be a pure caster, like a hybrid, like melee caster.
Again, I think you would like this game, Kath. It's quite interesting. You're gonna die a lot, though.
Yeah, I fully expect it, but my plan is
Two heads. I could be two-headed.
I'm going to focus on one build, and just keep playing it until I get real good with that build.
It could be two-hearted.
Is it 8 of code? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I had quills in my first playthrough. I fucking loved it. This quills was good. I really liked it. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Basically, it gives me 2 armor, like just naturally. And I can like shoot my quills out like as an ability. I can shoot like 10% of them out. And as long as I have at least half of my quills, I'll always have that armor bonus. And yeah, and like enemies could like hurt themselves hitting my quills and stuff like that. The only downside is I can't wear body armor, but like again, it counts as its own armor because of the +2 armor. It's good. I really liked the quills mutation. Very fun. I can have a beak. Choose variant. Wait, there's a variant? Proboscis. Interesting. Build.
When is the sale ending? July 9th? Okay. I am going to extensively research like the psychic classes, and if I like what I see, I'm gonna get this game.
So, I'm gonna warn you right now, Kath. Like, there is information on this game, but it's not as much as you would hope it would be. So.
I don't know, something's better than nothing. Like if I.
Yeah.
Enough for me to get a sense of what the class is like.
Yeah.
Kath is just gonna look up what can I do to be as overpowered as possible, and it doesn't matter if it's psychic or not.
I think the answer to that question is you have to be experienced. Like, you're not gonna make a build. Like, you're not gonna like. It is impossible just to make a build that like makes it like.
Yeah.
Where you just don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any thinking at all. It just happens. Like there is so much like risk in this game.
And for these kind of games, like I want to be the most powerful given a certain like class or theme that I find interesting. Like I've never played a stealth archer in Skyrim because I find it boring. But you know, we all know it's strongest. But But if I play as like a warrior or a battle mage, I will use the rest of the loot to make overpowered gear, and then I one-shot it. So for something like this, if I really enjoy psychic caster or like a melee caster hybrid, then I'm gonna figure out how to make the strongest version of that class. Too hard. And I'm like, if it could work, like I'm just gonna be like the most mutated blob.
Yeah.
Like that's the plan. Like I'm not even gonna be. I'm gonna be active by the end. So alright, like that's
You think
yeah. I watched it with my aunt.
when you were a kid, that's crazy.
Yeah, like when like the girl got like obliterated in the flesh, I was like, wow.
Actually, like, how young were you?
It's like grade 7.
Okay. Yeah, that's still a little young, cause like, I mean, I don't know if you remember this, but like there was like a sexual assault scene, like where like the girl's shirt gets ripped off.
Yeah, and then she was just like wearing a jacket and she's like crossing her arms. Like I vaguely remember it. Like this, I just remember like the most disturbing scene was like when she just gets blown up. Like 5 feet long.
Oh, yeah. Whenever it cured, yeah, when it cured.
Yeah, that was the thing that really I think I was too young to just appreciate what the story was about, anyways. So like.
I'll be honest.
It was a blur.
I don't understand the story. Like, I remember I tried looking it up after watching the movie, and I still didn't understand it.
Wasn't it basically he was a psychic and just achieved a higher state of being? But
Okay, so the part that like falls apart with me, it was, I'm gonna find a picture of them because I don't remember what they're called. These guys. I didn't understand these guys. I'm gonna send you them. When they introduced these guys in the story, I just stopped understanding what was going on. Wait. Them.
I'll be honest, I have zero recollection of this. So.
They were like, they were very important.
Yeah, my.
I just don't get it. I didn't understand what they were. Yeah, so it says they're the Espers. They're a trio of psychokinetic children who appear as wizened elderly children. They were given special pharmaceuticals drugs designed to intentionally stunt their physical growth and inhibit their psychic powers. They possess immense telekinetic abilities which allow them to communicate telepathically and move objects with their mind. They're connected to Akira. They try to help contain the violent, rapidly growing psychic powers of the main antagonist, Tetsuo. I don't remember who Tetsuo was.
Scholar unlocked. That's good. Now to rearrange my bar because of recent bar. Oh god, Scholar has nothing. Okay. Run bio repose.
Oh. I see. Okay, the psychic powers in Akira are supposed to be a metaphor for atomic bombs. That actually does kind of make a bit more sense because the idea of them, they're like kidnapping children and like doing like experiments on them to make their to like do like the psychic powers or whatever. And so parallel that with people fucking with nuclear bombs.
Yeah. That checks out.
You know, I haven't seen that transformation scene in a long time. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, Cat,
Mhm.
are you going to bed soon?
Why?
Are you?
Well, depends. Why?
You want to watch a movie?
What movie?
Nope.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
No, 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 do not, don't.
Okay. Basic premise. What is it about?
Fuck.
She's really trying to hide this from you.
No,
Okay.
it's
What?
because
How long is the movie?
the problem is, like, if I say anything about the plot, like, it just spoils everything.
Okay,
Like,
how long is the movie?
2 hours.
Fuck it. Okay, fine. We can do it.
I guess I'll tell you this. It is a horror movie.
Okay, then I'm definitely down.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. Okay, so it is
I've
gonna
heard
start
of
kind
it
of slow.
before.
It's by the same, it's Jordan Peele, so it's the same guy who made Get Out, which is the most popular.
Yeah, this came out after, right? Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember hearing about it.
but please do not look anything up because,
Okay.
like literally, if you see any image from it, it's a spoiler. Like it's a massive spoiler if you see
Okay.
if you see anything from what it looks
All
like.
right. While you set up, I am going to grab some crackers and cheese.
I'm gonna ask Sarah if he wants to watch because he's the one who got me to watch this movie. It's similar to like Weapons in the sense that like he likes movies where there's like a mystery or whatever. So like looking anything up about it it ruins everything. Be right back. He's doing stuff right now, but he'll join later. Or
All right, just need around 5 minutes of crackers. Be right back.
yeah.
I'm with you. I ain't gonna say.
I like that you laughed at that. Like, do you want to watch it too, Pal? How are you with horror movies? I don't know if you've ever watched horror before together. I think you'd find it interesting.
I've watched it with my sister and she screams.
Nah, it's not that kind of scary.
I know movies do, I can't do
it.
Actually pretty sure that Goldsmith's one of the easiest ones to do all the way to 20, just because it's all here. I think. You can't get the grove over there. Get that elsewhere.
That's fine. I think I'll